friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. This is part 2 of this video series. The first was an unboxing of products from Journalsay, so make sure to go check out this video if you want to see everything that I received. I pulled out some of my favorite items and we're going to create a Dutch door journal spread in my creative journal using all of these goodies. All right, so I picked out some mild liners that I thought would match, and we're going to create the Dutch door, just a couple of pages using this simple stuff, and then create some fun spreads inside using all these fun pieces. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. Oh, before we start, code AMYPLANSTHINGS will save you 8% at Journalsay if you choose to shop. They have some really fun things that are going to be great in a creative journal, an art journal, your planner, whatever you might be doing. This was my last Dutch door spread. It is up on YouTube now as well. So if you're interested, you can check that out. I think we'll do 2 Dutch doors in the middle today, along with a little decoration here. So let's pick out the colors of washi tape that we want to use. So we've got these beautiful deep greens, but I'm also going to be using a teal pen because there are some lighter greens in here, so maybe one of the lighter greens will work better. So I think this one will go really nicely with all the various things. Then what will go with it? Do we want to use this one because it's a little bluer, or do we want to go dark green because of all these darker parts? I think maybe the dark green. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's get started. Okay. Make sure I haven't skipped a page because sometimes I end up doing that. All right, so we're gonna get started with the skinny one on this page. And we're creating really simple Dutch doors today, so it doesn't really matter where I put it because I'm gonna put some decoration on the back page. Sometimes I measure it out starting from the back, but on this one, because I'm just doing these simple cuts and simple Dutch doors, it doesn't really matter. Definitely wasn't perfectly straight, but that's okay. Okay. And now we'll line this bit up. Right there. Now, normally I would use this on the back side too, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, so I'm just gonna leave them over here to the side, and I will look at that later. This is just bugging me. I do want to fix this. I got a tiny bit of the paper kind of halfway cut. I'm sure you can't even really see it on the camera. So I'm gonna try to ignore it. Okay. Let's cut this one now too. Am I cutting one page? Good. Okay. So I'm keeping these really simple because I'm gonna make scenes inside here using all these fun tapes. But first, I want something down here, and I was thinking to bring the blue into the spread because I'm using greens here, to just put all of these stamps just down the edge here so that it is like its own thing. Okay. So what I mean is put one here. Another like that, and we're going to go all the way down the page in a sort of pattern. We'll see what happens. Okay, this one's smaller. Cool. I'm going to try to keep it kind of lined up right there. We'll see. I'm going over the edge because I want it to have blue all the way to the edge. So I've never done something quite like this, but I have done this kind of thing with like flowers. And so it's a similar thing where you're just kind of creating a collage down the side. These are definitely so cute. Oh, let's start on this side so we know how far it needs to go. Okay, cool. Okay, so we've got that. Because we've put these here, we'll probably put a few stamps in throughout the rest of the spread. I am going to stick all of these on the edge of my table, just in case I need to use some stamp ends throughout this. And now that I say that, I'm probably going to promptly forget that I put them over there, because that's what I usually end up doing. I put a lot of scraps all lined up ready to use and save them, and then I find them after I finish the video. But that looks pretty cool, and the teal looks really nice, pulls it all together, I think. And that is the entire Dutch door setup, and then we just get to decorate it and make it like feel like a full journal spread. So there we go, look at that, so cute. Okay, I want to first do the corner punch on these. And then also this one just, oh, I forgot to trim the bottom of this. Whoops. One tiny little piece that I cannot salvage. Perfect. I always think that looks a lot better when we do it that way. Okay, so now we're gonna create a big scene in here. And I think we're gonna have this like coming all the way across here. And then gonna get some mountains in there too. So I think this one might flow better. So we'll use this one, and we're gonna get that down first. So let's just cut off to here to use, and we're gonna be putting it right about there. We'll double check that in a moment. Okay, trying not to get this stuck anywhere again. So I awkwardly hold all of this. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, just gonna put it down like that. Getting a little bumpy, so I need to fix the one over here. There. And that closes. Perfect. All right, so the one problem that I'm gonna have today, oh, I have other X-Acto knives. I lost my gyro cut, guys. You know how much I love that thing. I filmed a video and then put it down, and then now I can't find it. So I'm gonna have to like look in all the corners here and see where it went, because I don't know where it is. Okay, and if you ever want to make sure things are perfectly straight, you can always use a ruler with it, whichever one you're using. And then it's nice and straight. All right, so we've got that. Then the one problem we're gonna have is that I want the gyro cut for this part because I'm gonna lay this down, but maybe we'll cut this before we put it down since I don't have the gyro cut. So we'll need that much or so, and I want to cut out the edge to get rid of the sky, but I don't want to cut off the trees. So I'm going to cut around the parts of the tree that come up and just go to the horizon. It's kind of hard to tell because it's kind of hazy in this picture, which might be the only reason this might look a little weird when we get to it. All right, just skipped ahead a little bit, guys, because this is probably going to be a long video, but I ended up sticking it down on just paper and then pasting this in. I think it looks really good. So now we're gonna create some scenic areas for the next 2 pages before we decorate and get writing spaces in here. Okay, so here, I don't want to do the same thing across all these pages. I just don't want to do that. So we just used this one. What if we use this one on the next page? And then the question is, do we put it down here, which might look weird against it, or put it up here? I think that's gonna look great, but we do need to add some sky. So let's use some distress ink here. Which I need to organize my distress inks again. Oh, the purple's open. I'll probably need to refill that one. That's not great. See, I need to put things away. Okay. Looking for my other blues. I have Salty Ocean. That's not going to be the right blue. You know, the Chipped Sapphire might be the best one. Or I could do Speckled Egg, which is kind of like this greeny, but might look nice with it, with all the green. Let's try this. I actually have a good feeling about that one. So I need a little blending brush. You know what? Let's use this little blending brush today. It's a little makeup brush. Let's try that one. And we're just going to put it like at the top of this page right here. I'm going to put this here to make sure I don't get it on the other page. And it's not much, as you can see, but it does make a little difference. It will look more like sky. This is one of my lighter colors, but I didn't want to do Chipped Sapphire because that one's really dark and more like night sky. There we go. I feel like I need to refill this one soon too. While it's very light, it is taking a very long time to get it on the page. Okay, there we go. That's all we're gonna put on there of it. And then we're gonna put this on it. We're going to start right at this edge. I hope I cut it straight. Yeah, that worked well. And you can see there's just a little bit of dark in there. Let's add first, let's fix that. It didn't trim all the way evenly. Okay. All right. Let's add a couple little birds. So I'm just going to use my pen. And go like that. Look how cute that is. Okay. All right. So there's the scene for that one. And then here, first, I feel like we do need just a little border right here before we get to the journaling stuff. Whoops. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. And then let's open these up and take a look at all of these beautiful little things. Okay, this one's really pretty. So's that one. I mean, all of them are, but I'm just looking at what I think I would like on these pages. Oh, that one's stunning. I like the camping one. This one really reminds me of the cabin we used to go to at Thanksgiving. Okay, so we have a bunch of these now, and some of these are gonna go onto these pages here. So the question is, if I put this like this, can I put this one right here? Would that look okay? Or would that be weird? Should I just do none of the washi strips on this one? Okay, so picking out which ones I want on what pages. Let's figure out which ones can go on these pages first. I think these are going to go with some boxes that we'll create. But this one might not need it. It might just need boxes and some of this stuff. Okay. But what about, ooh, this one can go right here as part of the box that we're going to create. And then with it, I think a big lake, maybe in here. Okay, so these two will be on that page. And then I need to pick which ones can go in here. Just looking at all of these. Unfortunately, I love this one, but I don't think the brown really goes perfectly with these spreads. I think one of these will be good like that. So let's use those. Let's go back to here. We are going to use some of these. I remembered, you guys, I remembered. But we're gonna put some down the edge and do one more set next to them as well. We're not gonna use all of these though, just some of them. I'm creating the similar thing on this side so that it looks cohesive when you're holding the pages open. And the hard part is going to be finding things that fit well. Okay, that doesn't want to come up. It's not quite straight, but you know, whatever. Oops. Move it over a little. All right. We'll call that good. feel it's gonna be hard to cut, but I feel like something needs to go right there. So we're just gonna put a little scrap right on the corner. Totally just cut off some of the page there, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, and this one definitely does not need any of the like mountain or camp scenes, but we are going to draw in some boxes and things like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these down. And since these ones are like upper left and lower right, let's go ahead and put the other ones kind of the opposite way, just so each page is a little different. So we'll go like that. If I can pick up the stickers, you guys. Okay, and this one I'm gonna put just over the edge there. This one is so pretty. I love the view in the water and everything. Okay, so we've got all the stickers down, and now we just need to create boxes and lines for journaling. So you could totally just leave it here. I just love adding mild liner to everything, so that's what I do. Okay, since this page is pretty small, we're gonna make this one full journaling page and then have these be separate days. Okay, so there's that one, and then what I like to do is draw the boxes first that I'm going to be writing in. So we'll put one large box way up here. And one box down here as well. And then we'll add in lines around the rest of it. So we'll start here and just see where it goes. So then the question is, do I want these lines to line up? Because I didn't draw this box right, if so. And I think I do, so I am just going to line them up and deal with that extra little space. So cute. Okay, so this one we'll do with the teal. And we will put a big line right here for the date because I think that'll look cute. And then let's do a couple of small boxes this time. So just to make sure I line it up properly because I didn't last time. Let's go like that. And then make a box. Okay. We'll see where this box needs to end by creating these lines first. Okay, so I'm glad I checked. So it's here. So it's going to kind of go through the little mountain scene, which is okay. like that. And then another box right there. And since we did that with this big box here, let's just do it with this one too. So we'll go all the way across, and I'll just do some like nice pretty script when I write in the date. Okay. We want this to line up with the other one, so I'm going to start the line actually here because I know that that's where one of the lines is, and we're just going to have this little gap here. All right, we are getting close, you guys. Okay, and then let's do this one blue and this one teal. So we'll put a box on this side, and let's figure out how far it's going. Oh, perfect. And then we'll do another little box like through this tree and going up. We need to figure out how high it's going. Okay, again, that worked out well. Cool. Okay. Since we have a little space up here, we're going to do a small date up here. Make it kind of go into the mountain so we have a little more space. And it's nice when you're making boxes on the second page because you know exactly where all the lines are going to line up. So that's cool. I think just the one box on this page. Alrighty. The very last thing we're going to do is outline the boxes. And I think for this one, because all the stamps are like scalloped edges, we're going to do lots of scallops on these boxes today. I think that'll be cool. Okay, so for this box, because that one's scalloped, we're going to do the outer one is not scalloped, but the inner part is. And then we'll do it the other way on that box. And you totally do not need to outline your boxes if you're creating your own, but I just like to. I think it adds a little flair. is looking so cute, you guys. I also think these flower stamps will be great for like icy winter scenes, but they're also just good as blue florals. I love it. Okay, and then this one we're just going to draw lines for. Looks like a picture frame. Cute. Okay. So many scallops. So don't forget to watch the unboxing video, which was the video before this one, and let me know which of the items are your favorites from that box. These were some of the things I was most excited about, but I'm excited for all of it, so I will be using it all real soon in some art journaling and some more creative journaling and all of that. They had so much on their website, so many choices and so many cute things. It was just really hard to choose. Everything's really well priced, so it's easy to get a lot. Don't forget code AMYPLANSTHINGS to save if you choose to shop. Look at those. Oh my gosh, I love these stickers. It makes me want to go hiking, go camping, whatever. Just get out into the woods. Oops. Messed up that box a little, but that's okay. After all of these scallops, I don't think my next spread will have scalloped boxes. It's a lot of scallops, you guys. Okay. Yeah. So I had to pick up this Journalsay box today from the post office. Our front porch is being redone because there was a rotting portion. So we decided to redo the whole thing, which is quite a project. And so we've had the mail held. And I just had waited like 5 days waiting to see if we'd be able to cancel that mail hold and get our mail, and it just wasn't looking like it was going to be ready for a while, you know, another week or so. So I decided to go pick it all up and get this package. And then immediately, as soon as I had a free moment, of course I am playing with all the goodies. Okay, then the question is which box here? I think this one. Oh my goodness, this is so much fun, you guys. It's like every page is a little peekaboo of something slightly different. I love it. This is so much fun. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and gave you some ideas of ways to make simplified Dutch doors while still keeping it really crafty. This could also just be called a waterfall spread, though it is only 2 pages on this part. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.